Tanzania's Silurus Game Reserve, spanning 19,300 square miles, pulses with life. Elephants track, crocodiles prowl the Rufiji River, and a 6-year-old male lion, mane thick, stalks the grass. Able to crush buffalo or outpace hyenas, he rules as the savannah's top predator. But today, he's not the hunter, he's the hunted. What happens when the king of beasts becomes the prize? In Tanzania, lion hunting is legal, strictly regulated, and controversial. The Tanzania Wildlife Management Authority, TAWA, oversees the process, issuing 21-day hunting permits that cost thousands of dollars. Only male lions over the age of 6 are allowed to be targeted, a regulation designed to protect young lions who are vital to the stability of the pride. In the blistering heat of Tanzania's Selous Game Reserve, where the dry savanna stretches endlessly from July to December, a lion hunt is no casual affair. The rules are strict. No night hunting, no shooting from vehicles, just you, a government-approved guide, and a baited trap to lure a male lion over 6 years old. But when the moment comes, when that 400-pound predator steps into view, mane rippling and eyes locked on the bait, the right firearm makes the difference between success and disaster. For a clean, ethical knockdown that complies with Tanzania's regulations and the CITES permit ensuring sustainable hunting, professional hunters rely on big bore bolt-action rifles. The most common choices are calibers like the JAP 305 H&H Magnum, 416 Rigby, or DAP 458 Winchester Magnum. The regulations sound strict on paper. Hunters must submit detailed documentation, including proof of the age of the lion and the exact location where the lion was hunted to prove compliance.
Whoa.
Violations of the regulations, such as shooting a lioness or hunting at night, can result in hefty fines, confiscation of your trophy, or loss of your license altogether. Tower encourages local communities to report illegal hunting, tying it into broader conservation efforts. But even with these protections, is that enough to justify knocking down a lion? For Tanzania, lion hunting is more than a sport, it's a business. The Sellers Game Reserve, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, spans 19,300 square miles and Between 2008 and 2011, lion hunting alone brought in nearly $2 million 0 cents annually, part of a broader $75 million 0 cents from trophy hunting across the country. Proponents argue that this money funds conservation, protects habitats, and supports local communities. In rural areas near Sellers, where poverty is rampant, hunting revenue builds schools, clinics, and wells. Without it, locals might turn to poaching or retaliatory knockdown when lions attack livestock, or worse, people. Lions in Salus are more than majestic predators. They are a force of nature, A single lion can bring down a cow or a goat, destroying the livelihood of an entire family. Between 1990 and 2005, lions attacked humans in Tanzania, but thankfully none were serious, usually in rural areas near the Salus Game Reserve. These attacks, often occurring at night when lions hunt with precision, have caused fear and outrage. Lions also have no idea whether they are being hunted legally or illegally. They do not understand CITES laws or age restrictions. To them, a dead prey animal is simply food. A hunter's bullet is a sudden death blow. The loss of a dominant male ripples through the pride, leaving lionesses and cubs without a leader to protect them. Yet in Salus, lions are resilient, their numbers bolstered by the vast size of the reserve and strict anti-poaching patrols. In a vast wheat field in Lavaca County, Texas, the night is rent by the ferocious snarls of wild hogs as they charge through, tearing up the soil and crushing newly planted seedlings. Since the 1980s, these wild hogs have turned the fertile land into a battlefield. Destroying important Texas A&M University crop testing facilities and disrupting research into improving crop yields. They destroyed everything overnight. One farmer, his eyes filled with worry, said, in response to the wild hog disaster that has devastated the Lavaca field, a faceless hunter has emerged from the shadows, determined to protect what remains of the land and agricultural research. Under the dim light of the night, they inspect their licensed rifles according to Texas Wildlife Commission regulations, ensuring each shot is legal and responsible. Night vision goggles are vital tools that turn darkness into an advantage. They magnify light to reveal wild hogs, helping hunters plan accurately. This device not only saves the field but also saves the future of agriculture, the Texans shared. In strategic locations, light traps attract the wild hogs as an opening move. After more than 2 years of practicing every night, the hunters have honed their reflexes so that every shot in 30 seconds is a hit. Night hunting is more than just a tactic, it's a grueling physical challenge. Fitness is vital for nighttime wild boar hunting. The tactic has taken off since 2019 when night hunting reduced crop losses in Texas by 30%, according to Texas A&M University. But the law is the guiding principle. Without regulation, indiscriminate hunting can destroy ecosystems. Legal awareness helps hunters protect nature from harming it. That fateful night, everything was condensed into 30 tense seconds. Drizzle blurred the night vision goggles, strong winds made the wild boars alert and ready to scatter. Green light from the goggles shone on the herd of wild boars. The countdown clock read 30, 29, 28. The gunshots rang out. Each shot was a life or death decision, depending on skill and weather. The light trap kept the wild boars in sight. When the clock stopped at 29.7 seconds, the world record was born. knocking down the first 15 wild boars in a single hunt. Have you broken this record? Leave a comment below. Wild boars are an ecological disaster, with females giving birth to 6 to 8 cubs a year, destroying streams and pushing native species to the brink. We've lost our crops and no one is making up for it, said a farmer in Lavaca. The record is a ray of hope, proving that night hunting protects livelihoods. Advice for would-be hunters: be physically prepared, know the law, and keep an eye on the weather, as rain and wind can ruin your plans, experts stress. From the fateful 29.7 second record moment in Lavaca, Texas, an inspiring story was born, not only of the hidden hunter, but also of the fields that were revived. Farmers who had lost sleep because of the destructive sounds of wild hogs now smile on the land they farm.
Got him.
Night hunting, contrary to the stereotype of cruelty, is a strategic solution protecting crops and ecosystems. The record is not a glory, but a symbol of perseverance and responsibility. What do you think about night hunting as an act of protection or a fierce challenge? It opens up a new perspective not only of confronting wild hogs, but also of protecting livelihoods and the environment. Who will be the next to venture into the darkness to continue this story?
First, are you curious about the name of the baboon? Baboons, also known as rhesus monkeys, originate from Asia. In the US, the state of Florida is home to the largest number of baboons due to individuals escaping from research facilities and experimental camps. Initially, their number in Florida was estimated at a few dozen, but has since increased to millions. Baboons have thick gray or brown fur with a red mark on the bottom. Their average weight is about 1,725 pounds. They are aggressive animals and can be dangerous by attacking other species in the city, especially when they feel threatened or when stealing food. Their sharp fangs are about an inch long. Baboons breed usually in spring and summer when the weather is warm. Each time they reproduce, they usually give birth to 1 to 3 cubs. They are omnivores. Their food includes fruits and small animals. They live in large herds. They have a clear hierarchy and follow the leadership of the alpha male. Baboons are highly adaptable to diverse habitats, from jungles to grasslands and even urban areas. They are attacking the city of Florida, roaming the main roads, causing traffic congestion. This not only affects the mobility of residents, but also delays public projects and businesses. They target traffic participants, especially car drivers, posing serious injury risks to them. Attacking vehicles on the road is either for food or due to their instinct to search for new habitats. However, the damage doesn't stop there. They boldly live on people's rooftops, damaging infrastructure and personal property. Invading homes to search for food causes significant losses to the local economy. Estimated annual damages in Florida amount to billions of USD, encompassing repair costs. This has sparked unease and worry within the community, negatively impacting people's mental well-being. Moreover, they not only pilfer food from human residences but also ravage food sources throughout the city. This behavior directly affects environmental hygiene, polluting water sources. It could lead to serious environmental and public health issues, further burdening government agencies and environmental protection organizations. To deal with this aggressive animal, Florida people have deployed hunting activities. Hunters often choose locations far from residential areas where baboons often visit, convenient for hunting. Before starting, local people often prepare large amounts of food such as tomatoes and oranges to attract baboons. Then, the hunter will prepare his bow and arrow. In Florida, hunters often use highly accurate bows and arrows to precisely target their prey. While hunting, hunters often choose well-covered locations to avoid being detected by baboons. They will wait until the baboons appear at a suitable distance before taking them down. The common bow used for baboon hunting is the compound bow, known for its accuracy and powerful shooting ability at distances of 20 to 30 feet. Hunters often aim at the head or neck area to take them down. Each hunting trip can catch from 4 to 5 baboons, depending on the hunter's skill and weather conditions. the use of bows and arrows is an effective measure to reduce the proliferation of baboons and protect the natural environment, as well as people's livelihoods. However, the use of pythons must be closely monitored to ensure that it does not adversely affect humans and the surrounding animal species. The issue of monkey invasions in the state of Florida remains a significant concern. Although control measures have been implemented, there are still large areas where they can roam freely and cause problems for the community. To address this issue, there needs to be close cooperation between government agencies, the public, and environmental protection organizations. But I don't support the use of bows and arrows to control baboons. I believe this method is inhumane and harms them. What do you think about this approach? Comment 1 if you also disagree with the use of bows and arrows. In my opinion, methods such as sterilization or relocating them to wildlife conservation areas are more humane and sustainable approaches to addressing the issue. Besides addressing the risk to humans, we also need to consider the existence and rights of animal species, including baboons. Please comment on number 1 if you find this video interesting. Comment 0 if you like Florida's response to invasive baboons. Thank you for watching the entire video. Like and subscribe to the channel to watch the next videos.
These approaches have been great at stopping the spread of some invasive species. Got any ideas for even better solutions? Drop your thoughts in the comments so we can all dive into it together. Thanks for sticking around and watching the whole video. If you liked it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And hey, be sure to tell your friends about us too so they can check it out. Bye and see you in the next video.